Another video in our BC crossing ferries series. Good morning. Welcome back to another video. Langdale, Sunshine Coast.
Morning, Langdale.
Langdale.
Okay.
And this is where you came from, so Horseshoe Bay to Langdale.
Appreciate. What's your name?
My name is Noel.
Noel, I'm Danny.
Danny?
Nice to meet you, Noel.
I'm gonna go off here, he said, and then I can wait whatever
Weather
people-
can change almost in an instant. Here's some intelligence. Good morning. Welcome back to another video. Another video in our BC crossing ferries series. Here I am in Horseshoe Bay. Get a view of the bay before moving into the waiting area. Just grabbed a cup of coffee from I think it's a Canadian chain, Blends Coffee. So BC Ferry started in 1960, a little over 60 years ago. It is the world's #2 second biggest ferry system, and here on the west coast of Canada you've got a lot of islands, a lot of rugged coastline all along the Pacific Ocean, so you need a good ferry system. And during a few weeks here, while I am here, I've been wanting to do the ferry crossings, as many as possible. So we've done several of them, and today we're going to go see two of the smaller islands from Horseshoe Bay, Bowen and Langdale. So thanks for coming along. Let's go see what we can see. There you can see Langdale 945. There was a Bowen Island crossing, but they told me I needed to wait till later with that one because the ferry crossing going that way was all hazardous material, no passengers. So we're going to go to Langdale, which is Sunshine Coast. I think it's about a 40-minute ride each way, there and back. And let's see, here's the map. Queen of Surrey. Alright, that's the one we want. Waiting room B. It's 9:16 right now.
Your attention, please. All drivers and passengers traveling to Langdale in the Sunshine Coast.
Waiting room A and B. Let's go see where it is.
Please return to your vehicle or proceed to the waiting room in preparation for boarding.
I've got the earlier videos when we started this series just a couple weeks ago, where you can get a lot of footage of getting on and off ships. I'm not going to do too much more of that because I want to shrink these videos down to shorter videos But here's a great shot of some of the mountains here along the coastline. I think you can probably pick that up there. Beautiful Horseshoe Bay. All of these ferry terminal departure points, you've got to walk a fair bit down the rampways or up the rampways to get to where the water's deep enough for the ferries. So we've done one Schwartz Bay crossing, one Salt Spring Island crossing, one Nanaimo crossing. Today the plan is to do a Bowen Island later on. First of all, Langdale, Sunshine Coast. We'll just take a little bit of the highlights and give you a feel for what it's like going from Horseshoe Bay to each of these beautiful areas along the coast. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. See you in a little bit. Here we go. Getting on the Langdale ferry. 40 minutes, Sunshine Coast. And we got some sun. Can you see it through there? Up against the mountains. The name of this vessel is Queen of Surrey. Surrey is a city just south of Vancouver. Actually, it's a fairly large city. What a beautiful vessel.
Good morning.
What can you tell me about Langdale?
It's a paradise.
Paradise?
Don't tell anybody.
Okay. You want to keep it to yourself, don't you? He wants to keep it all to himself. So this is the back of the ferry. I'm sure it's got some technical name. Cars are starting to load. You can see them here. I think most of these ferry crossings, they get the passengers on, and then we walked along that walkway there. So this vessel's called the Queen of Surrey, and we're going to find out if we can find the sheet that will give us the specs on this particular vessel. It's a room full of a lot of life jackets, which we're hoping is not going to be needed. So they got the breakfast on here. Oh, it's actually the same breakfast place.
You can see me sitting in here? Yeah, I use the washroom.
Baked goods.
Please go over here, Taylor. Taylor? Yeah.
Very much the same kind of ship situation as we were on last week. Nice. I may have some breakfast. May have it on the way back, because I just had a couple hard-boiled eggs and enjoying a cup of coffee. Yeah, this is very similar to the one we were on last week. Bit of a map here, straight to Georgia. Oh, I'm wearing these glasses because it's a little bright, but mainly because my eyes look really tired, more than usual. You don't need to see my tired eyes. You need to see more of the ferry. Ferry and hotel packages for wherever the coast calls you. Book yours today. Then you've got all these vending machines, washrooms. Yeah, this is a good sized vessel. I'm surprised. Some nice shots outside as we're sitting here waiting for the cars to get on board. Look at this beautiful coastline here. Just north of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. West coast of Canada. Beautiful, isn't it? Place has a coffee shop, and then it has here some kind of goods store. Souvenirs, things like that. Sail on coats. They got hats. Here's the community board. Get things going on. It's a volunteer opportunity. Okay. Got the BC Hope and Justice, Sunshine Coast, maps. The lady was nice enough to give me a schedule. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's a nice map. Barracuda. We're at the front. Wow, this is nice. Wow, look at that beautiful scene. I put some nutmeg and cinnamon in my coffee. I felt like making it even healthier. Practice physical distancing. No, I will not practice physical distancing. I will hug you if you want a hug. I won't force my hug on you. And I'm happy to take a hug from you. Okay, let's go see what we can see outside here. Same kind of situation we had on the last ferry. Yeah, this is really nice. So we'll get a little bit of Horseshoe Bay here. You've seen this before. Whoa, that deck is slippery. Let's put salt down. See the salt? But it's still a little slick. I don't know how far we can get up front here. Let's see if they'll let us get close. So riding the BC ferries is necessity for a lot of people that live and work and provide supplies and tourism and all kinds of other reasons. And it's also very soothing. I find as we go along the way, enjoying, this is great the way this is set up. It's got a nice little walkway here. Up there is where the magic happens. And when I say magic, I'm talking about the driving of the vessel. So that's the direction we're headed. And I believe we go up along the right side, along the coastline, but we'll find out together. It's first time going to Langdale. See the water down there. Maybe we'll see a whale today. I don't know, we'll ask somebody. Got some birds hanging out. We haven't left yet. We're still here parked. somewhere we're going to find some more good thumbnails. But you know, my videos, you can see, have various attractions for people. An interview I did recently in Thailand with a well-known YouTuber is up to around close to 5,000 watchers, and they've watched pretty well the whole 1 hour video. So interviews with interesting people seem to be a good genre for me. But as you know, this channel was set up by me at the inspiration of my brother to be all about inspiring, showing some travel related stuff, food and other kinds of stuff along the way. And my plan was where I could use it to help as many good small business owners as possible with any kind of common sense tips I've discovered along the way, or how others might, through this channel, this medium, help facilitate people solving maybe some of their issues without having to look too far. I'm interested in always that one individual, so sometimes the videos that I do only have a viewer, and that's because that might be the only viewer that needed to hear something or see something or feel something from that particular video, and that's success to me. Numbers is one measurement, only one, and in this day and age where you never know if a subscriber is a real person or a robot, a bot. You just don't know. So I'm interested in helping that one individual that I can connect with every time we put up a short or long video. And right now we're doing a BC crossings series and enjoying doing it because of that one person that's gonna be inspired just a little bit. What a beautiful, beautiful morning. I'm thankful to the one true living God that I'm alive. Every day is a gift. And to be a part of this amazing beauty here along the Vancouver coastline is a bonus. Oh, I love everywhere I've been around the world, especially the different parts in Asia, and especially recently Thailand. And I'm looking forward to going back very soon. So here we are. We're on the ship.
Attention foot passengers, there was a car found on the walkway. Erico, once again that's a car. Erico, can you please come to the Chief Steward's office? Wrote down Erico, thank you.
Scarf. There was a scarf found, I believe. What do you think? Is this a better way of doing the videos where I actually walk with the thing? I like to fasten it to my clip on my carry bag and then have an iPhone in my other hand. I just like to mix it up. I do want to do the best possible job I can, but I am not interested letting that be the most important part of this. Most important part is a message of some kind that comes through the video, through this medium, that touches, connects with, maybe today it's you. And I want you to know that you're not a mistake. You are incredible wherever you are in the world, and through the amazing beauty of technology, which should always be subservient to real life humans like you and me, and be a helpful tool and never used to censor, never used to harm, never used to provide misinformation, purposefully at least, but should be used to connect. And somewhere in the world, through this medium, somebody sits and watches what maybe you do as a content creator, what I do as a content creator, and it brings a smile or a tear or a reflection or hopefully a choice, a better choice at a critical time in your life, their life. So we get to do what we get to do because people around us, like loving family members, friends, strangers, participate in this journey, this adventure together. Today we're going to Langdale, and we're on the Queen of Surrey. The days have been a little cooler, but today was a nice break in the action. So let's see what we're going to see today in this shorter video. Horseshoe Bay to Langdale Sunshine Coast in the BC Ferry crossing. BC Ferry, you guys do an amazing job. Thanks for letting me come along today. And thanks for the work you do, keeping all the customers on board safe and enjoying their trip, whether they do it every day for a commute or once in their lifetime.
Attention please passengers, welcome aboard the Queen of Surrey. This is just to inform you that due to the arrival of our daily catering stores order, the Orchis stairwell will be closed. It will reopen prior to our arrival at Langdale Terminal. We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for sailing with BC Ferries. Systems located on deck 5 and the life jackets located on decks 5 and 6. A crew member may ask you to put on a life jacket. Here's how to do it.
Doing good. Howdy.
Howdy.
When I go there, I'm going to come back. Do I go get a ticket?
They never come back with anyone.
What's that?
They never come back with anyone.
I never go.
You've already paid for a round trip, so you don't need a ticket. You don't have to show anything. You're just walking. So
I go off, go through, and then come back.
Yeah, but you're just going to Langdale.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the paradise part of the coast, so we're okay.
What's the paradise part?
You just get up and travel the coast.
But there's no other ferries that go from Langdale.
Not this time of year.
Not this time
Well,
of year.
we
I'm just going to go there, go back, and then I'm going to do the Bowen because they're two.
Bowen's quite. If you get off there, you got lots of walking. You can get off and walk that. Langdale, there's nowhere to walk to.
So that's it. It's there, get off, come back.
Yeah, unless you want to take a bus or a taxi.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Best looking cross as well.
And today with the sunshine, there's some beautiful views.
They'll give you a little map here too. if you're
Oh,
interested.
super. Yeah, absolutely.
Maps, but
Oh, yeah, this is good.
this one here shows you.
This is beautiful. Yeah, Sunshine Coast.
So this is where you're going to get off at Langdale,
Okay.
and this is where you came from. So Horseshoe Bay to Langdale.
I see.
Right?
Oh, I see what you're talking about. If
Yeah,
there was a
If
road,
there was a road, we're connected.
so and this is called the Sunshine Coast
The
here?
Sunshine Coast. We're still part of the Lower Mainland. but
Okay.
Sunshine Coast. And then yeah, so this is up here. You go all the way to the end here, and there's another ferry here that goes over to Powell River.
Okay.
So
But you go on land to get to that
yeah,
ferry.
you'd have to. You basically need a car to do that because the bus system over here is pretty limited.
Limited. Okay.
And so are the taxis. There's only one or two taxis over here too.
That's
You
beautiful.
put that in a much nicer way than I would have. I would have said archaic.
But yeah, so if it's Laura Gibson's down, down over here, you can't really. It's hard to tell, but Gibson's Landing and stuff over here.
This was
Molly's
where-
Reach is down here. You got the marina and all that.
Yeah.
Right now, you're looking over here to Gambier Island.
right where we're going here.
That's Gambier right there. Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you
So-
very much. I'm going to take this, and I have this now in my camera,
Oh, okay.
so I will leave it for you.
There
But I
you
will
go.
take this if it's okay.
Yeah, that's more than
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you for your kindness.
No problems. Never really do that. Did you
Yeah.
ask me?
No,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to keep you out unless you. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, enjoy your crossing. It's only 40 minutes. It was a nice short one.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What's your name?
My name is Noel.
Noel, I'm Danny.
Danny.
Nice to meet you, Noel.
Maybe we'll see you again.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Do the circle tour over there. Have a vehicle and you can get on the Horseshoe Bay, go to Powell River, go over to the island, go down to either Nanaimo or Victoria, go all the way around. You can do the whole circle.
One of the things I would like to do is do like a 15-hour overnight, like the Port Alberni. Where does that go from?
Port Alberni.
Or way up north,
You're
Port
talking
Powell,
about,
or
you're
there's
talking
a
about the
ferry
one that goes up to the
Yeah.
that goes out of Rupert.
out of Rupert. So you have to take a ferry to get to Rupert?
No, you would you would go to the island,
Oh, okay.
and then you have to drive up to Rupert.
You can't take a ferry from anywhere in the south here,
All the
way up north?
Every now and then they do have a ship move
Special.
where they have done one of the
Repositioning.
one of the northern routes down here. They've done a refit down here, and they're going back up.
Okay.
Sometimes they take passengers on that, but not usually because it's
So there's not a regular run. You can't go north from anywhere, Tawasin or Schwartz Bay or Departure
it's
or Horseshoe.
several ferries and
It's a hops.
and a lot of
I wanted to do that.
catch that picture over there. Man.
Thanks, Noel.
Okay,
You're
thank you.
you're a good man. See another ferry. So, if I understood Noel correctly, where we're going is simply a terminal. There's nothing really to see, even if we were in the mine to see it. But the TV show Beachcombers was filmed somewhere in the area. Canadian show ran, I don't know how many seasons. back. They said there's some kind of a bus system, or you can rent a car, and there's lots of good things to see when you got that kind of time. And if you came for a month, you would just scratch the surface of the places you could see on the islands and along the coastline here. So basically he said there's a way to drive reasonably far on the way to Whistler, and then there isn't a road, but there is land. It's just that kind of land with mountains. No way of getting here but by ferry. I think that's probably the Langdale terminal right there, and now I can see it's nothing more than a ferry terminal.
Passengers should be proceeding to the vehicle decks. Foot passengers will depart the vessel by the main vehicle deck. That's our lowest vehicle deck, deck level 2. You will depart the vessel before the traffic. We ask if all foot passengers can go there now, please. Take your time, easy, Ferry.
You can see all the cars on the deck getting ready to go off. And here we're coming into Langdale. What a beautiful area. Wow. Down 2 levels.
Yeah, down below 2 levels.
I guess that's not considered flammable. There's the bridge coming down. I'm going back. Do I have to get off and come back on?
No, but you have to go check in with the chief steward if you aren't. You can do whatever you want. If you want to get off, you get off, and you just wait right there, and then you can walk back on.
Okay.
Or stay
Yeah,
on.
then I can see it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a terminal here, isn't it? It's not nothing really to, and the nature around it.
Yeah.
Beautiful over here. First time I've been here. So I'm going to go off here, he said, and then I can wait whatever people are going back, and then get back on so that they can have an accurate count of how many people are getting on the ferry to go back to Horseshoe Bay. When we get back to Horseshoe Bay, I'm going to do the next video, which is to Bowen Island. And then there'll be 2 from today, 2 different crossings. It's round trip both times, but I'm just taking the best of both sides. All right, let's see what we can see over here. Up above is where the cars go off first, and then those cars after that will come along here. Somewhere over here, he said, we're going to be waiting. Oh, look at that beautiful dog. There's a guy waiting. Maybe that's where I get to wait too. We'll see what they say, okay, about it. Cash only. Is this where you wait to get back on? Okay, thank you. So there's the ferry. They'll do some cleaning. Ah, very cool. Where are they going? Oh, maybe they're going to the carts. So like he said, there's not much here. Keats, Gamber Island, and Public Float. Yes, here's some intelligence. Some very smart people. And then go to the cars and bus service. And that's about it. Machines aren't set up yet. Okay. And it looks like there's about 3 of us. Oh, there's some people on the other side too. Looks like there's a waiting room over there. I don't know if you can see it into the sun. Okay. Good apple. So 40 minutes from Horseshoe Bay to Langdale. Then if you want to see stuff, you got to take a bus, rent a car, or have your car on the vehicle. I guess those are your 3 options. Now we get to walk right back on. Beautiful sunny day. Look at all the get something to eat on the way back to Horseshoe Bay before we get the next ferry going to Bowen Island. Okay? I'll see you on the other side when we get there. Next cruise, next crossing. Thanks for watching. Bye. One of the things you notice when you are out at sea making as many ferry crossings as I am, the weather can change almost in an instant. The sun can be shining, it's calm, and then all of a sudden the clouds, the temperature drops, the sun disappears, and it gets rather chilly. There you have it. Time to look for the Bowen Island ferry.